The third update of Season 2 has arrived, and the war has moved to everyone's favorite POI, Tilted Towers. Yes, Fortnite has followed through with their promise, and the 7's attack has caused entire buildings to be destroyed, leaving less than half of the POI standing. The coolest part is the Tilted Clock Tower, which has been left wide open. If you're like me, you may be feeling sad to see Tilted destroyed, but you could actually fight to save it. Just outside the POI, you can find the battlefield to take on the IO. As usual, it's 3 waves of enemies and involves fighting Huntmaster Saber. Just hopefully soon we can shoot down the blimp and begin to rebuild Tilted. And with tomorrow being May the 4th, we are about to celebrate Star Wars Day. So in game right now, you can find lightsabers around the island. This is sure to make a lot of people happy and a lot of other people super angry. These lightsabers are going to be around until May 17th and are joined by the E11 blaster rifles. You can find these blasters all around the map or by talking to the brand new Stormtrooper NPC, which sells them for 100 gold. What you'll be surprised to find on the map is a new mythic called Obi-Wan's lightsaber. It works just like all the other ones, but as you can tell, this is a huge teaser that Obi-Wan will be getting a skin in Season 2 or possibly next season's Battle Pass. The show releases in just 3 weeks, and if you needed even more confirmation, Epic Games gave us our first look of the Obi-Wan skin during the end of the trailer. One of the coolest parts about all this new Star Wars content is looking into the sky and spotting a menacingly huge Star Destroyer floating above. We've had Star Destroyers floating around in the past, and they usually mean that we're about to get a ridiculous amount of content. Not only are we getting Obi-Wan, but we also know that Darth Vader is in the works as well, so Star Wars fans are really having a good month right now. As for the May the 4th quest, they all give you 30,000 XP per challenge, and once you finish them all, you get a banner, which is kinda underwhelming, but hey, at least it's a nice chunk of XP. And Star Wars isn't the only unusual presence on the island. Doctor Strange has come out of the Battle Pass and finally made his way onto the map as an NPC. If you go to the Daily Bugle, you will find Strange in the bottom left of the POI. He sells shockwave grenades and has some secret dialogue if you visit him as various outfits. If you wear the Prowler skin, he will tell you not to get mixed up in this. He also speaks to the Origin, saying he will help the 7, but he is no one's servant. But one of the coolest secret lines is when he talks to the Imagine. It says, "You can't trick a sorcerer." There's a lot of interesting stuff in here, but everyone is way more excited about Vault being back. Finally, the vaults at the IO outpost have been re-enabled. We have spent all season trying to get into these things, and they are now back to normal. While that felt like a long wait, we have been waiting even longer to see choppas back in Fortnite. We haven't seen helicopters in the game since Chapter 2 Season 5, but now if you head to a 7 outpost, you will find a new funding station. Once the community spends enough gold on these stations, all new 7th-themed choppas will be activated. But something that has split the community in half are new permanent changes to every shotgun in Fortnite. At today's update, all shotguns in the game have been rebalanced. Every shotty has been given increased damage, but with a catch. Now there's a maximum damage cap, so a gun as powerful as the legendary pump shotgun only deals 185 damage at max. That means not a single shotty does 200 damage anymore. And that brings us to the next controversial change. For weeks, Epic has been teasing Klombo and that he'll be coming back, but it is actually right around the corner. In fact, a brand new sand mount has been discovered in the desert, teasing his return. Today's update also gave us way more than that. It revealed a key piece of information about Klombo that has everyone freaking out. It's a brand new change that will make Klombo dance when you feed him Klomberries. As if we needed any more confirmation that he's the cutest thing alive, this change, along with some new updates to Klombo, confirmed that he is just one click away from being back in the game. But for years, there's been a crossover that Fortnite fans have been begging for. We've had an entire Marvel season, comics, live events, it has been crazy. But after all of this, we still don't have a Wanda skin in Fortnite. Well, luckily the day has come, and Wanda Maximoff has been leaked from Epic Games themselves. Yeah, they accidentally put her skin in some creative tutorials, making this 100% official. Now, we can only see the back of her head, so we have no idea if this will look like the MCU Scarlet Witch or the comic book version, but she does look kind of similar to the one from Doctor Strange 2. And Wanda isn't even the most anticipated skin of today's update. There's a new bundle called the Omega Knight. It'll be released in the item shop tonight and will include challenges to give you extra variants. And he's not the only long-awaited skin to be leaked in today's Fortnite update. For years, we have been waiting to collect the pieces to see every member of the 7 puzzle. This mystery has been 4 years in the making as we got more and more skins, and now the final member of the 7 has been added to the files. Introducing the Order, and yes, his sisters are called the Imagine and the Order, which we totally predicted, but the coolest part about the Order is that she comes with all of these new variants, and her helmet visor also has a ton of designs, like the other members of the 7. There it is, the group has been completed. But even more insane leaks are right around the corner. Say hello to Zuri, an upcoming rare outfit who will be in the item shop this week. She was in the survey too, and people have been wanting to see a release for a year now. She's joined by Blackout, which is a martial arts expert seeking control of the storm, as well as Panther, an IO agent trying to take down the 7. But the epic rarity outfit of today's update is Guardian Amara, who looks exactly like Lux, but with some upgraded clothing. Guardian Amara will be a part of a Elite Quest pack where you could earn up to 1,500 V-Bucks through challenges. It also has an awesome pickaxe and back bling included, as well as a golden mask edit style for Amara. And while Epic Games owns a ton of other companies, we still haven't seen a crossover between Fortnite and Fall Guys. Well, luckily, the new update has given us a ton of evidence that we're getting a Fall Guys collab in the next few weeks. There's an encrypted set known as Praise Kudos, and Kudos are a currency in Fall Guys. There's also a bundle named Blunder, and some think this may be a Fall Guys collab too, so we'll have to wait and see. And as the war between the Imagined Order and the Seven continues, the next phase of the Fortnite Island is already underway. We pushed the IO's territory into a small area around Command Cavern, and it's only gonna get smaller from here. Next week, we move to the final phase. The IO will only have control over Command Cavern and Loot Lake, which is huge for the live event. We'll talk more about that in a video later this week, but the new Fortnite update has added a lot of insane features into the game that nobody is talking about. On top of raising $144 million for Ukraine, Fortnite has now added a brand new Easter egg in the desert. You can find 2 storage containers with the colors of their flag, which is really awesome. Speaking of changes to the desert, we were all pleasantly surprised to drop at the Butter Barn today and see a familiar face roaming the restaurant. Yeah, Mancake is back and he sells a couple legendary weapons and shockwaves. And you might be wondering what's in store for us in Season 3. Well, a new object was added to the files today called a reality sapling. Sounds super weird at first, but if you remember, the 0 point hasn't made an appearance in Chapter 3 yet, and we all know it'll be a major part in next season. So will these reality saplings be consumables next month? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. And if you're a fan of Huntmaster Saber, or you just want him to get off the island already, well, you'll be interested to hear that he is coming to the item shop in a few weeks. But one of the biggest mysteries of the entire season has been these weird flags across the map. Every time we took over a POI, the Sevens recruits would take down the IO's flag and replace it with this. Yeah, the ghost logo. It made 0 sense. We all thought it was a mistake until they just kept adding this flag around the map. So we tried to explain it as a teaser that maybe Midas was coming back or something, and well, it turns out that we were all freaked out for nothing because it was a mistake. Today, Epic changed all of the flags from the ghost logo to the visitors logo. Yeah, it's not even the Seven's actual logo, but you're almost there, Epic, okay? We're proud of you. Yet another crazy change has been introduced with the new update, and this time it involves llamas. With the 0 build mode, catching llamas has been harder than ever, and to accommodate for it, Epic Games have added a new feature. Now if you struggle to catch a llama and it escapes, it won't just disappear forever. It'll actually leave behind a rift so you can at least get back to where you began your chase. And if you are excited for the next item to come to Fortnite, then the final Unvaulting battle is about to begin. Soon we'll be able to vote between the shield bubble and the balloons. While right now it seems like a pretty even race, the shield bubble looks like it might win once the funding starts. Let us know what you'll vote for in the comments. And while we wait for that to appear, you may have been extremely confused when you launched Fortnite today. This is because Beach Jewels appears on the screen, and Epic are actually offering free refunds for anyone who has the skin. I know, it seems pretty random, but they recently changed the skin tone of Beach Jewels so it matches the original skin more. If for some reason this annoyed you, well, I guess you could refund it. And if you're someone who doesn't play creative mode much, you might be surprised to hear that after all of these years, creative doesn't actually have battle buses in the game. We have never been able to actually drop from a working battle bus in creative mode. But the next best thing is now in the game, armored battle buses. In addition to that, there's now a new browse menu that you can find next to Discover. This lets you choose tons of different game modes like combat, roleplay, 1v1s, and more. I'm telling you guys, creative is the future of Fortnite. Subscribe right now for Klombo to return in the next update. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.